Hi boys and girls. Today in lesson 11 in unit 3 in math, we learned a lot about pictographs, and then we have bar graphs. Bar graphs, we're using either horizontal bar graphs or the bar graphs go in a vertical direction too. And the last one we did was we were creating some bar graphs as well. So I'm going to go over a little bit of all of this for you, and I'm going to start with the pictographs. So what I said earlier in the lesson today is to find out by looking at the key. All pictographs have titles. This one's called Favorite Ice Cream Flavors. There's a little key here, and it shows that each ice cream cone stands for 4 votes. Okay, so I can go ahead and count by 4. 4, 8, 12. So cherry vanilla, there's going to be 12 votes, not 3, because each ice cream stands for 4. Okay, in the case of peanut butter crunch, we have 1 ice cream, which I know is 4, and there's a half of an ice cream. So half of an ice cream is going to be half of 4, and half of 4 is 2. So I'm going to add 4 and 2 together to get 6. Okay, and here I'm going to count by 4s. 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4. Or there are 5 ice creams, and each one stands for 4. So I know that is a 5 by 4, and 5 by 4 is 20. So the first thing you want to do is go ahead and make sure you write down the totals here, because the questions are going to ask us, the following questions, we're going to need this information. Okay, so here it says, how many were there for chocolate? Well, that's self-explanatory. It just says it right here. Okay, and then this has how many people in all. So I had the kids go ahead and circle the keywords in all, because they're going to have to add up all the numbers. We also use some comparison bars, which will be very helpful for all these graphs and all these problems for the next few days until our test and always. Okay, so it says, I'll go ahead and do number 5. How many fewer votes? Okay, and those are the keywords. How many fewer were there for peanut butter crunch than chocolate? So here it says there's fewer for peanut butter crunch. So I'm going to go ahead and draw a bar going across, and this will be peanut butter crunch. Okay, and we know there's fewer than chocolate, so I'm going to make chocolates bigger, and I'm going to write CH for chocolate. How many fewer? Well, I know peanut butter crunch, according to this, it was 6. There were 6 kids, or 6 votes for peanut butter crunch. And chocolate, oh, I see, there were 20. Okay, so chocolate had the most. It had 20 all together. So I need to find how many more to make 20. Okay, and I know 20 minus 6 is going to be 14. And I can double check that by going 14 plus 6 more is going to equal my total of 20. So this is going to be 14 votes. Okay, and then I did the same with this comparison bar, or this number I should say. It says how many more, shows that I'm going to subtract again. It says voted for chocolate. For chocolate, so chocolate's going to be my really long bar. I might just make my bar right here, make it really long. This is my chocolate bar. Then it says for chocolate, then for peanut butter crunch and cherry vanilla combined. So chocolate 1, it was the longest one. So even both of these ones combined aren't going to be as much as chocolate. Okay, so part of it's going to be peanut butter crunch. I don't know how many. Let's see. I'll just write peanut butter crunch. And the rest are going to be cherry vanilla. Cherry vanilla. So I'm going to go up here. Oh, I hear peanut butter crunch. There were only 6. So I'll go ahead and write, I'll put a 6 here. There's 6 here. And cherry vanilla, there were 12. And then chocolate altogether was 20. Okay, so here I have 12, and then I have 6, and that still doesn't equal 20. That equals 18. Okay, so if this is 18, I need to know how many more to get to chocolate. And if chocolate was 20 and I have 18, I know it's going to take 2 more. Okay, and I can even do it by going 18 plus 2. Yes, it equals 20. So I'm going to go ahead and write 2 more. 2 more. Let's see if I'm going to do one. Oh, I'll go ahead and I'm going to jump ahead here. And this one, it says, do more students play drums? This is using my pictograph once again. Or guitar and violin. So I'm going to add up my guitar and my violin. I'm going to compare it to my drums. Okay, which one's more? Another one here, this is a comparison bar one. It says 12 fewer students, 12 fewer play this instrument than drums. 12 fewer, so I'm going to draw a bar, and it's not going to be that long because it's fewer. And it's 12 fewer, so I'm going to go ahead and put 12 here. 12 fewer than drums. Okay, so drums is going to be all the way to the end. And if I count up my drums, I'm going to have, let's see, each music note is 4 students. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 times 4 is going to be 40. So for drums here, I'm going to write 40. I better put a D for drums. So drums is 40. And then I want to know 12 less than 40. We don't know what the instrument is. It's a mystery instrument. So I'm going to go 40 minus 12 to find out this number here. Okay, and so let's see, there's 10 minus 2 is going to be 8. 3 minus 1 is going to be 2. So I want to find the one that is 28 here. And I know that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is 7 times 4. And 7 times 4 is 28. Okay, so after I figure this out, this is 28, I need to look up here at my pictograph, and I can see that that is the piano. Okay, so this is going to be the piano. Okay, so one thing I didn't do for time's sake is to do this to model an example here, is I went down to this right away. Okay, what I should go and do is go through each one of these, which I was telling the students, and finding out the number of the total in each section, so it's easier for them to refer back to. Okay, so for guitar, it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 music notes, and 5 times 4 is going to be 20. Okay, so that's an example of what we did today.